All right, here is example 4. Jessica Cooper is a receptionist at a hotel and conference center. She is paid $12.50 an hour for a regular 40-hour week. Her overtime pay is 1.5 times her regular hourly rate. This past week, Jessica earned $612.50 in total pay. How many hours of overtime did she work? Okay, so let's go through this. She gets $12.50 an hour for 40 hours regular. Okay. Overtime pay is 1.5 times the regular rate. And we have a total of $612.50. Okay. Well, we need to work backwards. We're given our total pay and we're trying to find out hours of overtime. So keep that in mind. We've got total pay equals the straight time pay plus the overtime pay. Well, let's see. Can I find either one of these? Because I know that $612.50 is this total pay. But can I find either one of these yet? Hourly rate times hours worked. Oh, I have that. I have the hours and the regular. So we can find straight time pay. So let's do that. Straight time pay equals $40, 40 hours times $12.50. So let's see how much she earns in a regular work week. Let's do this. 40 times $12.50. She earns $500 right just for working her regular hours. Okay. Well, I know my total pay. Total pay was $612.50. I know my straight time pay is $500. Let's see if we can find out how much overtime is. So I'm going to call this OTP. That's what I'm looking for. How do we find our overtime? How would I solve for OTP? Oh, we're going to subtract 500. That's right. So we got, 612.50 minus 500. We have to earn $112.50 in overtime pay. So in overtime pay, I got to earn $112.50. Well, let's find out how to get her overtime pay. Her overtime pay is equal to the overtime rate, which is the hourly rate times the type of overtime times the hours worked. Okay, I know the hourly rate. I know what kind of overtime she's earning, and I know the overtime pay. I'm looking for those overtime hours. Okay. We got to set up 112.50 equals. She worked 8 hours of overtime. We don't know how many yet. Times 1.5, because that was the type of overtime she received. And her regular pay is $12.50. Now, these are being multiplied together, so let's go ahead and do that. 12.5 times 1.5. So we have 112.50 equals 18.75 H. How do we solve for H? We divide by 1875. So now I'm going to do 112.50 divided by 1875, and H equals 6. What does the 6 represent? Hours of overtime. So it's 6 hours, and this is just my overtime hours. All right, if you take a look at the top of the next page, or the back side, really, I should say, you're going to see 2 problems of try on your own. This time I'm going to give you about a 7-minute limit here. These are a lot more detailed to work through getting those answers right. So go ahead and pause your video for about 7 minutes and work through questions 7 and 8 of Try These on Your Own. The answers have now been provided for questions 7 and 8. Sorry. On to your vocab match. But don't forget that you will have a worksheet that goes along with 1.2. Good luck.